After her 6-year battle with Hodgkin's lymphoma, 22-year-old Amy Clough is not prepared to give up the fight.
Despite doctors telling her she only has months to live, this brave young Aussie is more determined than ever to prove she can win, and Amy joins us now. Amy, you were first diagnosed at the age of 16. Do you remember the doctors telling you that, and how did you feel at the time?
Yeah, I remember it. I was shocked and scared, of fear of the unknown, mainly because I was so young, had no one around me that had been through that before, and yeah, I was just overwhelmed.
They thought you had pneumonia.
Yeah, pneumonia
or glandular
fever, that sort of thing, same symptoms, and yeah, it turned out not the case.
Turned out to be Hodgkin's lymphoma.
Hodgkin's lymphoma, yeah.
Right. How did your family take the news?
They struggled, like anyone would, but they were very supportive and made sure that I had positivity around me and enough drive to fight.
I met your mum before. She's a lovely, lovely lady. We met upstairs and had a hug.
Lots of support.
What about watching your friends going through, you know, their lives while you're going through all this treatment? Must have been quite hard for a young lady.
That was one of the hardest things mentally, because they were going through school and I'd grown up with them. They were graduating high school and I was in a hospital bed, sick, and even today it's hard watching them graduate from uni and move away and have kids, get married, and I'm still...
And I guess the tough thing too was because you enrolled to go to uni, didn't you? And every time you sort of went to go, you relapsed.
Yeah.
So how frustrating was that for you?
Oh, incredibly frustrating. I just wanted to get on with my life and catch up to the friends so I had something to relate to with them.
Yeah.
And, yeah.
After battling cancer for nearly 5 years now and all the relapses, you recently just had some really devastating news from the doctors. What was that?
Doctors can no longer cure me. They have nothing else that will cure me. I've just finished 4 weeks of radiation to hopefully shrink it and extend my time a bit, but yeah, no longer anything that I can.
But you're a fighter and you're a blogger, and that's what we love about you as well, is that your spirit is so great. How long have you been blogging for?
Probably 4 or 5 years, just as an outlet during the treatment, and it was something easy I could do, but not too much strain on the body. Yeah.
You are an incredible inspiration, and there's an Aussie star who's been featured recently on The Voice, who's been, you know, obviously has meant something to you because Delta herself went through Hodgkin's lymphoma. What was it about her music that you connected to?
The lyrics, she really captured my thoughts and the same thoughts and that were going through my head, the same feelings, emotions. And I really drew strength from that.
Well, we know she means a lot to you, so we reached out to Delta and she said that she'd love to come and meet you. So we've actually got Delta Goodrem here today to come in and say hi to you.
There she is.
Here she is, Delta Goodrem.
Yay! Come and say hi.
How are you?
Hi. Oh, what an inspiration you're all. Oh. I'm so happy to get to meet you.
Come and sit down, Delta. Did we surprise you?
Yes. Oh, I got to meet your beautiful mum back there as well. How incredible that you're sharing it with everybody. I mean, I know that there's so many people probably sitting at home right now just watching, thinking, "Wow, I'm going through the same thing." Or I think it's so important that you know that you're blogging and you're sharing your story. It's so beautiful to do that.
Because that's sort of what you did with your music as well. You sort of, because you are very personal, that's why we love you, but you put yourself into your music, like Amy's done with her blogging. It's really important therapeutically, isn't it?
Well, it's amazing because you realise that there's so many people feeling the same thing as you out there, and you don't feel as alone. And that's what I feel like it's a gift to be able to do music, to be able to talk through that. And I know that I'm sure you'll be able to just even when you were speaking, I'm sitting there going, I know exactly what you mean. You're saying, I remember when I was 18 and I'd sit there and go, you know, all your friends are going out, and you go, I want to go out and play and I can't. And it's even just watching you, I go, okay, like I understand that, and I know there's so many at home watching, feeling the same.
Being able to relate. Because one of the songs I think you wrote about, Amy, was Delta's song Possessionless.
Possession.
Now, Delta, you wrote that song when you lost all of your hair through chemotherapy, was it? And it was all about the fact that...
curly.
Yeah, actually, same. Gorgeous. That feeling, I guess. And what was it about that song that you related to, Amy?
It was just at the same time of what she brought it out, and I was just, I don't know, it was just, I drew strength from it. And
Yeah.
It was just, yeah.
The lyrics like, you know, all I've got is, you know, all I've got is this heart and I'm willing to lose it. In this life, I give it everything. You know, it's just got a really, it's a possessionless. You know, you just, all you've got is your soul.
Yeah.
That's what the lyric is about. And, you know, you don't really own anything and you're just...
Materialistic possessions at the end of the day are nothing.
It's
You know?
possessionless.
Yeah, exactly.
And that's what the lyric's about.
Are you still in shock?
Sorry.
Are you okay, Amy?
Okay, I just want to say something positive too. Now, even though the doctors have given you this diagnosis, you've said that you've been feeling better than ever, that you've put on weight, that you're actually feeling good.
I feel fantastic, but better than before, they told me, and I'm keen to prove them wrong. I've set milestones for each month of at least this year, so...
Amy, thank you for coming on and sharing this. And Delta, we reached out to you. We really appreciate you coming in here. It's meant a lot to Amy and to all of us, and we know it means a lot to you as well.
Of course,
Yeah,
absolutely.
and we're right
I'm
behind
happy
you.
to have a chat with Amy now.
Yeah.
Steal her away.
You guys go have a cup of tea.
I have some photos.
We're going to go have a cup of tea if you don't
Tweet
mind.
some photos with Delta. Love it. Thank
Thanks
you
for
so
coming in,
much.
ladies. Also, if you want to follow Amy, she's on Twitter as well at it's Louza, Louza_Bell. Louza Bell, right?
Yes, that's
So
right.
I just joined her. You can join her too. And now, here's a vet.